Hello. We are sculpting the Bat Boy again. Well, this still works. I can still see the comments big. YouTube doesn't seem to be working quite yet. Which I suppose there's no point in telling you that, because if you're trying to find us on YouTube and it's not working yet,
no,
you won't hear me.
It is. It says it's connected.
It's connected?
You can't see it.
I can't see it. No YouTube for me. That's fine. Yeah.
Actually, do you want to pass me that thing? I'm going to keep poking it until it works. It's plugged in, by the way.
Yeah, I know it's plugged in.
Okay.
Come on, you bastard.
Okay. Now you make it start doing your thing.
Now I may start doing my thing.
Friggin' stupid thing. I will get this.
Trying out a new monitor thing for the YouTube. It is a really cheesy little tablet thing. So they might not work. But we may have a nice extra chill just sculpting stream. So far there's nobody in the chat yet.
Where is everybody?
Maybe they don't feel like chatting. Maybe
here we go.
Maybe we're not live streaming.
Wait, no, I found it.
Maybe we're not live anywhere.
Found it.
Maybe we're not alive.
I found it. Oh. Mute. Okay, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, I don't know why that was this hard, but I got it. Here you go. That was a lot harder than it needed to be. Alright, tell me what you're doing. I don't like not right this second. What are you doing with your sculpture? Sculpture.
I am sculpting on a Bat Boy. I am going to the top of his head.
It's just now
that help?
good.
That helps? Okay. Yes, I'm sculpting on the Bat Boy. I am contemplating cutting his head off again.
What? Why?
Because I'm like that.
Okay, but why? Okay, but why?
Because I find him very symmetrical up and down.
Wouldn't you be chopping the top of his head off anyway for beverage holding capabilities?
Yes, that has what to do with anything?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
No, I'm talking about cutting his whole entire head off to put it back on and move it a little bit.
Oh. So when they all sit together, they look like they're all doing these.
Yeah. That's not the exact purpose that I usually do it for, but I like to put a little
You don't like the straighty uppy downy?
I like to put a little swag on them for the most part.
That's fair.
I'm also thinking he's got a good thing going with the sort of tip back head, but I may want to scrooch it forward a little.
So kind of.
So he's got kind of a more aggressive, coming at you kind of vibe.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
He's supposed to be scary.
He's supposed to be scary. So I think I'm gonna just let's see what we can do. I think my X-Acto will get most of the way through. So I want to try and get this.
And today, I'm going to be working on getting our Mr. Burns, Vampire Burns, launch stuff ready.
Mm. Yes, because those are coming on Monday for people
Yes.
who
Yes.
are on the mailing list.
Okay, so you're going to have to keep an eye on if any comments need my attention.
Mm-hmm. I didn't make that cut.
What happened?
Found a seam in the Bat Boy somewhere. I don't remember cutting his head off before. Did I cut his head off before? It certainly looks like
it did.
Certainly looks like I cut his head off before. So that's what this is all about.
Oh,
But no, it's tragedy.
I think you did.
I might have. Hi, Chewy. It's fine to be late.
I mean, it's been a shit show so far, so all good.
I'm just making a slightly more aggressive looking Bat Boy. Tip his head forward on his shoulders a little. Give him a little bit of... Yeah, I think I like that better. Try it this way just in case. Let's see. That way. Got pose the Bat Boy. Kinda. I almost always tip their heads that way. I'm gonna tip it the other way today. What do you think, Pi? You can't see. You're not looking. This way? Or this way?
Go the other way.
Okay, we found one downside with the chat thing.
What?
When it decides to censor things, I really can't tell what she was right.
Wait, she said, I like the ball o' tongue in his mouth.
Well, apparently it doesn't like ball or tongue.
Really?
His head keeps drifting way down his chest.
That's ridiculous.
Back into the side.
Yeah, okay.
Back into the side.
I like it. Agreed.
I mean, at this point, I'm sort of amused by the stupid censoring. It is admittedly extremely stupid.
Does this help?
What help? Oh, the Bat Boy?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think that way.
you think the way he's facing now?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm gonna trim it back just a scrooge, but I like that movement. Now, is he looking the exact same way as everybody else?
No.
No.
Most of them go the other direction.
Most of them go the other direction. I
Um,
have a tendency to do
Okay, so Cyclops is going back.
Cyclops is going.
Everybody else seems to be
Everybody
going
else
the other way.
goes good. Okay. Well, that's good.
Except Scoops is slightly that way.
Well, okay. So it sounds like I'm doing partly one way, partly the other way.
No. that's
Historically.
two. You've done two in that direction.
Uh-huh.
In the other way, you've got Fruit and Common, the Skull,
Fruit and Common. Does he have a tip?
Deal Man.
I didn't even notice Fruit and Common had.
Everybody else is straight. Okay, so actually, if you do that, it'll be half-half, and everybody else is straight at Beta.
It's okay.
Or
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you consider Burns as? Straighty uppy down?
He's got a slight tilt to his head.
Okay, so he's slightly the other way too.
It doesn't. It sounds like it's not all one way, so it's fine. It's my which direction did I tip the ritual skull in?
The other way.
The other way.
Yeah, that's the most pronounced.
That's by far the most pronounced.
But your
It doesn't.
Cyclops is pretty pronounced too.
It doesn't.
Actually, so is Gilman.
It doesn't so much matter.
I know.
This is the direction he likes to look.
Okay. I think it matches the newspaper article picture, so I like it.
Okay. I mean, the newspaper article picture has been published both directions.
That's fine.
They mirrored it.
Oh.
They mirrored it, and also.
Okay, well, the one that I'm looking at right now.
And they also made him
object permits.
made him find Saddam Hussein for the army.
Okay.
It's not as well known, but like the Inquirer really ran with the Pat Boy. At least I'm pretty sure it's the Inquirer. Let me see. No, Weekly World News.
I may need to leave YouTube.
Because you're busy, or
Yes. Appointment in my office.
you have an appointment in your office, huh?
Yes.
I think my wife has to poop.
Maybe.
The-
Wait a second, let me check something.
The eyelashes are hilarious. The Bat Boy thing is classic for a reason. Do. Something more predatory about the Bad Boy
Okay.
in this direction.
For your turn. Behave
Okay.
yourself.
I will not. I've been left unsupervised. Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
Is anything interesting?
I don't know. Do you ever wonder if the mic can pick up your
Voice from upstairs?
voice from upstairs?
Have I wondered that? I suppose.
Are you wondering it now?
Am I going to find out later? Probably. No pain tonight?
No.
Okay.
He is busy. But we might finally have
Hey,
that.
this thing just pauses on its own.
What thing?
The music.
Oh.
Actually, I wonder if it paused because I took the earbud out.
Maybe.
That's not good.
The earbud knows when it's in your ear.
It does. Because the earbud turns off when I take it out. But I didn't think it would actually pause the music. Oh. Chewie thought that you muted it. Not that the music cut off.
No, I didn't mute it.
Nope. I wonder. I don't know how to fix that.
I'll leave your earbuds in.
But if I left my earbud in and brought it upstairs, it would probably disconnect and therefore also.
No, I don't. It might.
Were you talking to yourself while I was gone?
Not at all.
Why are you bad at this?
I want to have a quiet stream and just sculpt stuff. Turn the music up a little bit.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Alright.
You can have a nice little.
But again, so you have to
ASMR
watch the
style
stream
stream.
because I'm gonna be
I'm watching. I can watch.
Okay.
You monitor the music.
You're
and
not allowed to just entirely ignore it.
I could,
No.
but I could.
No.
I could just sculpt right along. You live my dream of just making stuff. Chat's fun too.
Want to know something fun?
What?
One of the fonts that I used for this ad thing is called The Franc.
The Franc, you say?
Yes. I don't know why that amuses me, but it does. The Franc.
Chewie says, "What the Franc?"
Indeed.
The font of the Franc, I believe. Is it also Froderick? Frankenfront?
What?
Froderick. Frankenfont.
Oh, yeah. That's really hard to say.
Froderick Frankenfont.
Yes.
You amusing
I
yourself.
am. I'm actually pretty good.
Are we gonna need stickers?
I don't know if we need
I don't know if we need stickers.
I don't know if translating this to sticker would make sense. But it's pretty funny.
It's pretty fun. But not sticker.
Yeah.
You really are amusing yourself over there, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay, if you're gonna put 3 of them in there,
I think I'm good with
then it might have to be a
two.
sticker.
It's gonna be two.
It's gonna have to be 2.
Or maybe just the one. I'm still haven't quite worked. It would just be the one. The left facing burns.
No 3 burns, Moon.
Nope. Comfort. Sorry.
Oh, hello, Travis. The house to see Rat Boy King of everything your mom and dad told you not to look at. That is a reference that I am unfortunately missing. But how you doing, Travis? Decided to change up the pose on the fat boy a little bit. Thank you. Yeah, he's starting to develop a little more personality. We're doing okay. Doing okay. Busy.
Our house is fucking trolling us again and again.
Well, yes.
Other than that, things are fine.
Having house trolling, but that's not. That's to be expected with house.
I know. Not cool house.
The Whiz of Tech is working on the launch graphics for for the new Mr. Burns Vampire.
Yes.
And amusing herself unduly. House ghost.
Yes.
We call it.
Nope.
What? We do call it the curse. The house is cursed.
Yes. Yep. Friday morning we woke up to flood in our basement because the water heater decided that it didn't want to contain water anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to replace that, which meant we were without hot water for the entire weekend. And then the very next day, 2 days later.
Well, we got the water heater fixed on the Monday, and then we noticed the refrigerator was making a sort of frequent clicking noise, and that was the turned out to be the over limiter for the pump working, or the coolant pump just working too hard, kicking off as the over limiter kicked in, because the refrigerant was most likely gone or leaking. So yeah, we had to replace the water heater and the refrigerator in a couple of days.
Yay!
It does.
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
I mean, I can't be mad about the refrigerator. That thing was...
Well, we had it since we moved in.
Yeah, we've had it since we moved in, and you've been in the house for 12 years,
Yep.
something like that. And it was...
Yeah.
It predated the house.
Yep.
I should say it predated the house purchase. So it's probably,
Old.
probably an 18 or more year old refrigerator. Past its lifespan. Which is unfortunate. They don't make things to be well repairable, but it is what it is. The water heater was a little more annoying because that was actually literally only 10 years old. The early end of lifespan for water heaters. But we have a full house, so the water heater gets used. We are on city water, so it's not It's not too bad. I didn't get to look and see how crustified the tank was, but it was just a yeah, it was just a cracked tank from the hot water heater. So
I'm just testing my patience.
I blame the frequent on-off cycle from having just a full house. I didn't drain it as is recommended on the yearly, but I don't suspect we had a lot of buildup problem. No, I did not drain it. Did not drain it once a year, but we have very little water sediment. So it's a thing. I think I will make it a point to drain this new one at least and see if it is building up. It's kind of weird, the water heater thing. I'd never really heard about until I sort of before we had the other water heater installed. I never really looked into like draining them. Hadn't heard that that was really a thing. And we'd had one back home. Obviously, we had the water heater, and it was fine. It never required draining, despite the fact that we had a really huge amount of iron in our water, because it was well water. But yeah, the sediments in the city water are, here anyway, are very, very light. Are you team drain the water heater, Travis? Is that a thing? I've heard conflicting reports. Some people are like, yeah, definitely do it, and some people are like, unless you have an undue amount of sediments, it probably doesn't make a difference. Oh, and also whether it's gas or electric. Sometimes it can be a little more important in electric units, I understand. Because the heating element can get easily submerged in gunk. Oh. No, I was asking if you were on team definitely drain your Drain your hot water tank. But how are the kitties though? That's the more interesting. How are kitties doing? They gonna be big cats? We haven't had our cats are fat, but we haven't had big cats, and I haven't had a big cat since I was a kid. Crime bags. Cat crimes are amusing, though. Mostly amusing. No, you've got brand new kitties, so. Well, and other ones too. Oh, our cats are pudgy.
Yeah. Tremendous load.
Well, the one of them is
House
is an absolute just brick of a cat. Just the thickest cat of ever, and has been since we got her. She's like minorly pudgy now, but still absolutely a brick. Whereas the other cat is a very normal build. You're fluffy, but she gets sloppy fat. That one. Puts on most of her weight in the primordial pouch. That cat would look hilarious if we ever had to shave her for whatever reason. Yeah, that's kind of what I've heard. I don't know. I will make it a point to drain this one and just check the sediment level. I'm still pretty sure that's not much, because I've seen we had a bathroom sink that had a very old aerator in it that needed replacing. Although they did just do they did some sewer line work that kind of shook the pipes a bit. Shouldn't affect the water heater, but maybe if it messed with the water pressure a little bit. Yeah, water softeners are a whole thing. Back home, the water softeners really can't even keep up. They did work on the pipes last summer, I guess. Replaced a lot of the sewage piping. No, it wasn't last summer. It was 2 summers ago. I don't think they did anything on the inflow pipes. Yeah, I mean, but you know, it's because it was digging and and you know, in the vicinity, it probably shook the pipes a little. I don't really know what our inflow pipe kind of infrastructure is like out here. But we do have like yeah, that would have been a thing. But it was quite some time ago. Sorry about that. That's our kiln alarm. Yep. Needs another switch. Needs another switch thrown. The diagram is right on the wall.
Sorry?
The diagram is right on the wall. Doing a bisque firing. So hopefully soon there will be some images for the new. On the. Oh wait, I did cover it up, didn't I?
So you did the bottom one, so does that mean second bottom?
No.
Or the second top?
Second from the top.
What's that?
Second from the top.
Okay. So we go one, nah,
Yes.
nah. Yeah.
Yep. We'll be there are a couple of scarecrows in there getting bisque fired. So it should be hopefully next week sometime. I will get those painted. Kind of ramping up production again. I cast the first of my new coffee mugs today. My sort of alien disease coffee mugs. Soft clay. Port Burwell. Are we by Port Burwell at all?
Ugh.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, I heard that.
We're by Fort Erie and in between Fort Erie and I guess Dunnville would be the next one over. It's either Dunnville or Wellandport. Right on Lake Erie. So we have a ton of like
okay, so Port Burwell is also right along Fort Erie, but it's more south of like London, Woodstock.
oh, okay, so west.
So
west
it's
then.
yeah, it's like 2 hours, maybe.
Oh wow, that far over.
Yeah, right. Yep, exactly 2 hours.
Oh, cool. So halfway to Michigan.
Yeah.
I imagine it's kind of it's probably kind of pretty out that direction.
Yeah, probably.
Get a lot of sort of ruralness out very short distance to the west of us. A lot of farmland and stuff. But it's nice because the lake is like pretty close the whole the whole way.
The whole way where? What?
Well, the
What are
whole,
we talking
like
about?
as you go west, the lake stays pretty close. 3 kind of goes away from the
Sure.
lake a bit,
Yes.
but you still have that. You still have the moderating effect of the lake on the weather. Yeah, the only thing I can say as a complaint about the water quality here is they do not fluoridate in Port Colborne. We are in Port Colborne. One of the Port Colborne's weird. It's in between mildly ghetto and kind of nice.
Very much yes.
Yeah. A 7? I mean, my wife might be a 7. I thought it was more like 6, 5.5.
What's 7?
I'm assuming it's a water zone kind of thing, but Travis will explain. I have faith. Unless we've moved on to the ranking system. Oh, hard level. I do not know. I will have to look into that. There's a mineral content to the water, but doesn't seem excessive. Nope, I know it's monstrously rocky out here, just a few feet down. Like there's barely any dirt on the ground. It's just rock. Yeah, those both seem reasonable. Any of the I don't know what the baseline is for sodium, but yeah, any of the precipitates that I have found in the water look like calcium. I mean, it's compared to what I'm used to, it's excellent quality water. Yeah, I probably should have looked into it. Um, just never did. I did look at the at some geological survey data uh, for the clay content around here, out of
For
curiosity.
reasons.
Because we do have fairly clay soil, but as far as I can tell, there's no really good like close larger deposits or anything. A lot of it is mixed, but we have we have like shale and metamorphic rock really close under the surface. There's a really nice abandoned, like, it's not abandoned, defunct quarry area just up the road that's really good for hiking. Well, hiking is probably a strong term. It's a nice place to go for a little walk. It's not huge. Lots of fun fossils and stuff. It is nice. I mean, the the climate here and the outside is, I have no complaints. It's a really nice area for that kind of thing. It's it's just a little economically depressed. So now Peterborough they're just above Toronto by a little bit. That's where we went and did. Yeah,
That's the further one.
that's the further one.
Yeah.
That's where we discovered my my wife's comfort level for car diarrhea.
I feel like you should explain that.
I don't know if I
I
should.
think you should.
I
It's
should
not my
explain.
car diarrhea, it's his car diarrhea.
It's not
Just
even.
to clarify that.
It's not even actual car diarrhea. It's just the theoretical comfort level with it. So we were driving to a show up in Peterborough, and we had stopped for dinner, and I was feeling some mild intestinal distress. So we stopped at Michael's, which I cannot remember. I don't.
Would we?
What did we? No,
Was
we
it
had
finished?
we had Mandarin
Is that night?
that time. Yes. We stopped at the Mandarin. So I don't remember if we had we were having soda or the the ice water, but We stopped at the Michaels in. It wasn't in Peterborough. It was just
No, we
this.
weren't at Peterborough yet. Wait,
No,
was that when we were coming back?
No, it was when we were going out.
When we were going out. Okay, so then we ate in. No, yeah, that's right. Okay.
I don't remember.
Oshawa.
But we were in the Michaels in Tauntaun. The Tauntaun Michaels, which beautiful, excellent Michaels, by the way.
Oh yeah, right.
They had a like a Gundam kit section, enormous, fantastic selection of model kits and stuff. Just at a Michaels. But anyway, the important part of that was, so we were at Michael's and we were kind of like, you know, doing a little bit of looking around, but also like killing time, seeing if things were going to develop in such a way that it was a big deal. So I guess we were getting ready to think about moving on, and my wife asked me if it was like, oh, what was the exact phrasing? It was something about I was talking about just, you know, making the safety trip to the restroom, and she was like, so what are you, like a 60% kind of chance, which struck me as a very odd question. Because I didn't know what sort of chance we were dealing with to go and successfully poop in that bathroom. Also, didn't really feel like that was germane. Kind of a, you know, we're thinking about leaving. Give it the old college try, whether you think it's going to go well or not. But apparently, she was thinking, like, you know, 60% bare minimum for thinking about rolling out and moving on to the next phase of our journey.
I don't remember the exact phrasing, but what I was thinking was like, how much of a chance of needing to stop somewhere else on the way?
How much of a chance needing to stop somewhere
was it? At no point was I wondering how big a chance of you pooping the car was. That's not what I meant.
You have tried to explain this, however. Given the other leg of that journey,
okay, but
there wasn't any place to stop.
There's literally nothing between the two. I did not know that.
See, my baseline is different from my wife's in a lot of ways, because I grew up quite reasonably rural. So if you decide to just leave in a random direction in the car, a convenience like a bathroom may be some time.
I didn't know that.
Yes, you also did not explain what you meant.
Well, I probably would have explained it eventually.
You did explain it eventually when I was like, so wait, you're fine with a 40%
when you were
a 40% chance that this car gets duty. Like that's what you're willing to call good enough. 60% sure? All right, let's roll. And as that's the funniest answer, that is now the answer.
Yes.
it's canon now. Do feel like that should be like a like a dating profile thing.
What?
Like that should be on everybody's. That should be like the standard question. Like not what's your favorite band or your favorite date. What is your threshold for poop emergency comfort level? How big a risk taker are you? I mean, you know, there's a lot of people that are willing to roll that, and they're willing to roll the dice. And I've seen you come in hot from a trip, so I would fully believe that you're willing to roll them dice.
Yes. Suppose I am more willing to push it than I really should. Neat.
I do enjoy the octopus tentacle emoji thing. Oh, I also still have not found whatever crazy thing I remember being a super violent anime.
Oh, did you actually look?
I looked. I didn't find it.
Wait,
I didn't.
Chewy's here. Maybe she can help. She knows animes.
I suppose. I'm not sure if that's.
You don't think that'll help?
Well, I'm not sure if it's that kind of anime. It was a very very like westernized looking type anime. Yeah, it does take a bit of explaining, but I feel like the poop comfort level is a good metric for compatibility. But yeah, I don't remember.
You were describing the anime.
Yes. No, I don't remember if there's anything that I could like really.
So you're not
pick out
anime because you can't.
It was a very kind of Western medieval, you know, standard swords and D&D kind of setting. I know it wasn't Vinland Saga or Claymore. I cannot rule out misremembering a particular scene in Berserk that just wasn't awfully related and didn't have any of the usual, like, the main plot characters running around. But I don't think it was that. Pretty sure the thing that I remember the most I'm pretty sure I saw on YouTube, so it's also possible that it was a an abandoned project or something like that that never got a full release. But yeah, cannot for the life of me. Definitely wasn't Aeon Flux. I don't think it was heavy metal, although now that you mention it, heavy metal the heavy metal 2000 version I've seen much more recently. So if it was kind of an isolated scene in heavy metal that I was thinking of. It was definitely some dude in a in like a tavern thing getting twatted with a big spiked mace. That's the part that I remember most specifically. Definitely wasn't Aeon Flux. Aeon Flux has a very specific visual style. And it was significantly more kind of generic than that. Which is kind of why I didn't think it was just a bit of Berserk, because that art style is a little harder to describe, but it's still very easy to identify.
Do you remember which one of Count Burns is gone already?
There are two of them that are gone. I believe number the first is the house one.
Okay.
And I think Chuck actually picked number 2.
Okay.
If you check our Instagram messages, it's in there though.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I had to take it to the show. Kind of liking the look of these, the way the skin pulls here, but it may be taking away from the bat points. What do we all think? Yeah.
They're a little regular.
They are a little regular.
don't think Instagram lets you search chats.
No, but it wouldn't be that tremendously long ago. It's not like I spend all my time chatting on Instagram with
So I'll
Chuck.
yeah, he took 2.
I'm like, we spend all our time on Instagram chatting.
Okay. Where am I? Bob. Bob. Okay. So. And we have. How many?
I don't remember off the top of my head. But you shouldn't.
We have 15.
Is that
Unless
counting?
there's new ones that didn't download yet.
No, there's no. I haven't made any new ones since the show. No, when you say we have 15, we have
Like up to number 15.
up to number. Okay, that I would buy. So I'm pretty sure we didn't have. Pretty sure I didn't make 17. But then again, you know how my memory is for this stuff.
Mm.
I'm not working on them now, so they don't exist.
They don't exist anymore.
Speaking of working on stuff now,
And
and
I
it's
am the same.
therefore existence. I should take a mo to check my new mug mold. See how that's doing.
What do you need to check?
Well, it might be a thing that we can unmold toward the end of stream. I don't know. I'm gonna look at it
Okay.
very quickly. I will be right back.
Okay. Nope. Okay. Play the hold music. Should get hold music. Hmm. Did you say nope? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Yep, it's definitely looking like we should have an unmolding.
Mm. Can you do that over here?
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Maybe. We'll see.
I mean,
It's the very first one, so every once in a while they go poorly. This one looks like it might be pulling inside the mold a little bit, developing some tiny little cracks here and there, but we'll see.
that's good.
It's usually an issue with even drying or something.
Mm. Okay.
But yeah, I've got the fan on it, drying out the surface on the inside because it's one of my coffee cups, so it's a very open kind of mold. Lots of air circulation, which can be great for drying.
Mm-hmm.
But it can also make things dry a little unevenly and a little funky.
Mm.
But we'll see. And usually those really tiny little cracks, at least so far, have not actually been a problem. Because they can be pressed back together with a little water and they heal very well. That casting slip it's really quite nice stuff to work with. In terms of being reasonably flexible. PSH does an excellent job with their clays.
I enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. I know a lot of people use the Plainsman stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a really open body. Like their whole line is above 2% porosity at the recommended cone. It's very weird. That seems unusually high to me. I think PSH has one of their clay bodies that's in that range. Their speckled stuff is like 1.7% porosity, but most of it's between 1 and 1.5% porosity, which is pretty good, I think. They even have a one of their clay bodies that you can fire all the way up to cone 8, I think, and it's still just a little over 1.5% at cone 6.
Really?
I think it might just be cone 7 that fired. It might be a cone 6-7.
Okay.
But you know, everything's relative. That when we first started messing with clay, we got quite a few different clay bodies. There was an Amico stoneware that was nice enough to work with. It's like a very moderately grogged thing, and we made a fair bit of wear with that early on, but that stuff was very porous compared to the PSH. It was definitely formulated for flexibility more than being a really, really good working, like a really good functional clay body. Because you could fire that one, I think you could fire that one all the way up to cone 10. Without like blistering and stuff. So it probably really wasn't particularly suited for a cone 6, but it's good enough that a lot of people worked with it. Let's see if we can pop it. Get it. I think I can get it to. It's a very simple mold. I think I can open it right on this thing. B. Now I'm not sure if you can see that little. I'm sure you can see it.
See what?
This little crack right here. It's developing. Yeah. Not sure if that'll show up on camera.
It will if I focus. Stop. Ooh, this is having a hard time.
Not going to want to focus on something that weird and bright, and also you're.
Ugh.
Okay, let's
Ugh.
just focus on.
Okay.
Let's just focus on it.
Okay.
Can you focus on?
I can.
Okay.
What's in the box?
All right. Now this is not the way I usually crack a mold. It's really,
Yeah.
you just can't.
I can't help myself.
Okay. Got strap off anyway. So this one's weird for me. It's only a 3-part.
Okay.
You can kind of see where the bottom of the mug is pretty much covered by one of the there's the first section off. It was a nice clean mold, so I should get a pretty decent cast out of it. Definitely wouldn't normally do this. We got a little bit of plucking. Oh, wow, that almost fell right out the mold. There she be. My all diseased looking. Very, very first one. Do you want to hand me
That's
my
cool. You want the handle?
X-Acto knife? It's in my kit. I know where my kit is. No, keep going. There you go. One further back. Do you see the? There it is.
This?
I don't know. Is it an X-Acto knife?
This?
Yes.
This?
Yeah. Can't see what your dirty little hands are on.
Smart ass.
It is pretty gross.
Do you want a handle?
Sure, it's in the wet box. Let's get this excess trimmed without grabbing the tip of the X-Acto knife. It's nice. Are we just looming with the handle?
Well, yes.
Okay. There we go. There we go. Gained a little stickiness. Oh, I don't have one yet. I usually have a scrap bin for clay scraps.
Is that this?
No, it is not. I just
Something I can fetch for you? Or don't worry?
no, it's fine. Don't worry about
Okay.
it. I just changed out my or added a new bucket to my slip pail that I cast from. And I usually recycle my scraps. Around about the same time. But yeah, I don't know if this is interesting enough for people to watch.
I'm gonna say yes.
Putting a handle next to a mug.
Putting a handle next to a mug.
Well, I'm not going to attach it right now. It's sculpture time with Herman, not... Huh, that one dried
I
really.
think you can attach it right now if you want to.
That peeled off too. What if I don't want to? What about my needs?
Okay.
It is different. But yeah, oh, I didn't really show before I did the thing. Just cutting off the excess clay from my handle bits.
Tip it up so we can see the sides a little better.
Give me a second.
Sure.
So it's got this big, gross, like ulcerated section here. Some general wrinkles and a handle. You can barely see this
So
crack.
down a bit towards the... Yeah.
You can barely see this little crack coming through. I don't know if you can see it on the inside at all.
Not really. A little bit. It's very blurry.
It is right there. That's just where it needed to move somewhere as it dried. Yeah, it's extra gross, extra wrinkly, extra diseased. The seam came out really nice.
Can't even see it. Well,
Trust me, I can.
no, I'm sure you can, but
Trust
on
me,
camera
it's there.
anyway, I can't see it.
Trust me.
Except for down at the base.
Yeah, there's a little tiny bit. I mean, that's a good seam.
It is very gnarly.
Can't complain about that. Okay, I'm gonna wet box this though. I will put the handle next to it. You kind of get the whole picture with the handle attached. Will look, pretty cool. I think the paint is really gonna be fun on this.
Neat.
Yeah. Enough fuckery. It's time for more fuckery.
Okay.
Have a good night, Chew. messed with the camera, didn't you?
Yeah. There you go. All better.
Enough of that fuckery. It's time for this fuck. Yeah, so there will be a new version of coffee mug
Woot.
soon-ish as well. I'm pretty sure I know which kind of coffee mug I'm gonna make next. I'm also pretty sure you know which kind of coffee mug I'm gonna make.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Do I?
Yeah. Studio.
Okay. Why? Why though?
Because it's never not fun. Make one just covered in boils and zits and stuff. People love pimple content on the internets. Got some real pimple popper stands out there. I think we should make a special one just for my wife, so she can have her coffee in a nice.
You know I won't.
In a nice, gross pastulio mug.
You know I won't.
With all the pimplies on the handle too. Like maybe a thumb rest kind of thing. Like really on a nice juicy one, with a white head on it and everything. Or you ever get one of those pimples where it's got like multiple, like a bunch of pimples decided to join forces to make one uber pimple? It gets all red and swollen, but then there's the like 2 or 3 little white heads on it. If you pop it, it all squirts out like easy cheese. Give you one of those to like thumb rest on. It definitely feels like a thing. Get a video of you drinking out of it.
You probably won't.
I think we could.
Because no, thank you.
I think we could. But do it for the content.
Nope.
Do it for the gram.
Nope.
But the gram.
I barely care about the gram as it is. It'll be a nope for me, dog.
It's gonna be a nope.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're perfectly fine with these bat nipples, but like
Yes.
pimple mug,
Pussy stuff, no thank you.
pimple mug, you're like, no way.
Mm-hmm.
Should explore why my wife is so anti-pimple. I'm sure there's some kind of trauma we can unearth.
No.
It's a healing
Just
journey.
gross.
It's a healing journey.
Okay, we can do that if you let me force feed you shrimp.
What? How's that?
It's a healing journey.
How is that? This? How is that even similar? I mean, it'd be one thing if it was like the fear of heights thing.
We could go there too.
You're gonna make me climb.
Yeah, let's go there too.
Where's-
I'll force feed you shrimp at the top of a ladder. How about that?
That doesn't feel like an even similar thing.
I don't see why this needs to be logical.
I suppose it doesn't. I suppose expecting logical from you is not something that I should have grown to need.
I have no need to go down this road of exploration, but if you do, then you're gonna have to pay more for it.
Get one for Chewy. Chewy's a big pimple fan.
Mm-hmm.
I will say I'm not sure why so many people find the pus expression thing so satisfying. The one that I always found the most puzzling
Mm-hmm.
was at both the vet clinics that I was reasonably familiar with, the sort of operating, the backstage, if you will. There was like animals that would come in with a big like a big abscess that needed to be expressed. That was like a dibs kind of thing. Like that was the coveted job everybody wanted to do. Maybe not everybody.
That makes no sense.
There were enough people that wanted to do expressing abscesses.
That makes no sense.
I mean, it on a certain level it does, in that it's an easy no-brainer thing that will usually cause the animal sort of instantaneous relief. Like it's a medical intervention that you can do that will have an immediate positive result, or very near immediate positive result. Speaking of positive results, I'm really gonna have to figure out these teeth. It's gonna be a whole molding thing. That's probably gonna be an after stream thing, I think, because they're gonna be a whole thing. I'll either have to cast them as separate pieces or come up with a way that they look good but are still castable. So right now the mouth on this is distinctly not castable. I suppose I shouldn't say distinctly not castable. There's probably a way. I've seen some really crazy stuff. There was there's an old the techniques for doing like copies of like plaster casts and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like the old school way of doing it. There's a good video on the Victoria and Albert Museum site or YouTube channel for doing plaster castings from statuary, and it's nuts. Like, it's really crazy. Like, they take these little chunks of plaster, they build like little clay walls, so then they'll build like a little plaster mold piece, and then another little plaster mold piece that butts up to that first one, and then another little plaster mold piece that like butts up to those two, and it almost seems like they're just like arbitrarily making these plaster pieces. But every time they make one, like, they'll pop it off and reshape it, so it comes off the mold and it gets like shaped to be nice and kind of rounded over.
Mm-hmm.
And then they take and make a big plaster mold piece that kind of goes over all the little ones, that acts like a mother mold.
Mm-hmm.
So that when you go to make the mold, you set all these little, you got this big plaster mold that's like half the cast, probably not half the cast, because they're whatever the biggest piece they can make it out of is. Then you've got to just place them in the little divots in the mother mold, so that when you cast it, it gets all the detail and stuff. Really,
Jigsaw puzzle.
it's absolutely nuts. I'm sure that there's a lot of planning to it to figure out, you know, how to reproduce all the little things. But it's how they used to do plaster reproductions of like marble statuary and stuff.
So it's not quite.
Oh, it is. Okay. Well, we made some fair progress. We got a more fun position. We're gonna snap a quickie. A quickie bye-bye image.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So that'll be the thumbnail for next time. We're moving along.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
So we shall call it.
Yes, we will.
Thanks for coming out.
Yes. Hope you enjoyed the stream.
Thursday.
Yes.
And I'll see you
Next Tuesday.
Night, guys.
Have a good night.